Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, vacant pounds playtime for the mailbag.
Hey everybody, welcome to Mailbag. I forgot my box safety knife. It's right here. It's supposed to be right here. There it is. Okay, I got it. Here we are. And my chair. That's right here. There we go. All right. Well, welcome to Mailbag. It is it's Saturday, of course, the 26th, as you can clearly see on the screen for this one. And this is the last mailbag with Bessie and Bebop, of course, because they are getting adopted today. Depending on how long their adopters take to drive here, they may get here right around the time mailbag ends, depending. I'm expecting them to probably be here at noon or a little bit after noon. We might have 2 hours worth of mailbag. We might only have one, but I'm just going to plow through. We're just going to go, unless, of course, the adopters show up, in which case that's where we'll stop. So that's the plan. As for other news, the only kittens that are still here from Bebop's class are Bessie and Artie, and of course the mom Bebop. And after this afternoon, it will be just Artie, who we're still working on scheduling his adoption as best we can. So I will let you guys know when we know anything more about that. And that's about it. Also, if you might notice during mailbag that upstairs, Tilbury has suddenly decided, as of yesterday, that she wants to get her kittens and move them. Oh, Bessie just ran into the camera there. Because she's decided she wants to take her kittens and move them out of the box to over by the beanbag, the same place actually that Bebop took her kittens in the end. So, you know, I that's fine with me. I wanted to wait until after mailbag, and then what I'll do is I'll go up there, and I'm going to try moving the box over to the spot where she wants to put the kittens, and you know, maybe we'll cut down the edge of the box, and we'll see if that satisfies her. And we'll try some various things to see if we can get her to stay in the box, even if we have to move it. But one way or another, you know, if she wants to move them out of the box, that's fine too. They're old enough to be out of the box, and we'll just figure it out like we did for these kids. So it is what it is. And that's it. Okay, that's all I'm going to go through for news this morning, I think. So let's adjust my shirt here. Okay, all right, let's get to it as much as we can. So let me double check this camera angle. Yeah. Okay, so here we are, and as usual, we start with our letters, and we're going to start with the postcard from my mom, which has been posted on the Discord and on our Twitter so that you can see it up close if you need to. And I'm going to just find my letter opener. Okay, what do we got? So this week's postcard is it's another Edward Hartung, of course, because that's what she sends. And this is a scene of a mom and a dad and their baby kitten at the painter's studio getting their portrait done by a painter, which is very fancy. And as usual, there's a disaster happening. So the first disaster, of course, is that this appears to be a surrealist painter, and you can see that also in the examples in the background. This is my favorite. This is like a presage of the internet over here in the corner. We've got an upside down kitty with its eyes going in wild directions, and almost like a laser. It's flying through space with lasers, almost. That's prescient. But then the portrait, of course, of mom and dad and baby is just a surrealist mess. He may be trying to comment on surrealism here in general, which I love, by the way. But I'm guessing from this that maybe he didn't. So that's the first disaster. But then on top of that, we've got 3 other kids in the studio, maybe the older kids. And while they're there, The daughter is stealing paint off of the palette. And we've got one that's here on the floor squeezing and licking the paint, which is not too cool. And then the little brother has oh, I see, he's got a bow and arrow made out of a paintbrush, and the arrow is a paintbrush with red paint on it, which he's about to fire off. So, and she's got this worried look in her eyes, but she's not going to move because she's getting her painting done. It's a great, this is a really good one, actually. I like this one a lot. So it says on the back, Dear Chris, DJ, and KA friends everywhere, I guessed right. Little Quarter Pony is going to be a color point and a smoke, I think. 4 weeks will be the deciding factor. Well, okay, technically I was a wee bit off with hoping for cinnamon points, LOL. By the time you get this, all the little ones will have their eyes open and taking their first tentative steps. My favorite stage, but then I say that with every passing week. Speaking of favorites, Shire is mine. He looks like he's well on the way to being a real panther. Bet he gets at least as big as my buddy and maybe even bigger. Love you all, Mom. And for the record, she doesn't mean my buddy like the children's doll from the 80s. She means her cat named Buddy, who is a big black panther cat. So now you know. Okay, thank you, Mom, so much for the postcard. Here we have another postcard. This one was some amazing art of a very stripy tiger. And it says, Dear Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and all the kitties of Kitten Academy, thank you for inviting us into your home and for taking wonderful care of these kittens until they can be adopted. My husband, who is Prof Tumblebuns, that's Prof, P-R-O-F, Tumblebuns on Discord, that's a great name. My husband, Prof Tumblebuns on Discord, and I started watching when Bebop first had the Weebops and have been watching ever since. KA has also inspired us to adopt another cat into our family. Thanks for all you do. Signed, the Tumblebuns family, with a smiley face. And on the back, we have a little sticker of a hipster cat wearing glasses and a beret. Very cute. And Tumblebuns is another great name. Thank you so much for sending that postcard. I love getting cards and postcards from people, especially because it means that they're not sending us stuff. If you're going to send stuff, send it for the kittens. And if you're going to send stuff for me, send me a postcard or a letter. I love reading your letters. This is something else. This is a card that has a kitten in a coffee cup, and the coffee cup has Kitten Academy printed on it. And it's all part of the print, which is very impressive. And then inside it says, Dear Mr. A, DJ, and cats, I just wanted to send my thanks. I would love to send more, but my finances are a bit limited. I love watching every day. The faculty have put a special place in my heart. The work you put in to care for these mums and kittens warms my heart. Whenever I'm feeling down and I'm away from my own beautiful cats, Sam and Penelope, I know the Academy will always cheer me up. You are kind and inspiring, so thank you for all you do. I'm new to the Discord, and while I'm still a little shy, I have had some lovely interactions. Signed, Joanna, a.k.a. Joanna SBC on Discord. I know I've seen your name on there, Joanna, and thank you so much for joining us. And this card is really cute. And it says Kitten Academy right on it. That's adorable. So thank you so much for that. That's great. And I also noticed that in your return address, instead of a return address, it just says okay to read on stream, which is also pretty clever. We like that quite a bit. Okay, the next thing, I'm just going to open this real quick because this is yet another Jolly Time popcorn. And it is addressed, just like the last one, to Kitten Academy endowments or current resident. We send this out there, and it's just whoever gets it is good enough for us at Jolly Time Popcorn, it says. Actually, it doesn't say all of that, but I know that is the hidden message behind saying or current resident. And it's just the same as before. I just wanted to make sure of that. There's a big purple bag and a coupon for Jolly Time Popcorn, which is nice, and I appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. And thank you for that. We covered this plenty well in last week's mailbag, though. So I'm just going to move on, and if you want a little more time, you're going to have to up your game, guys. Speaking of last week's mailbag, it was a really long one. It was 3 hours long. We did an intermission, and during the intermission, I played the Let's All Go to the Lobby song, and I played the entire clip of it, which includes some funny old advertisements and stuff. And at the time, I said, I bet this is going to get us a copyright takedown on YouTube. And in fact, I uploaded it yesterday, and it was immediately flagged by a company that, because they represent a musical artist that sampled "Let's All Go to the Lobby" in one of their songs, believes that they own the copyright to "Let's All Go to the Lobby." And of course, they believe that incorrectly. But what happens in these cases is that immediately YouTube takes down the video, even before we got a chance to put it up. And then we've got to submit a response that says, no, you don't own this, actually. And then we have to wait. And they have up to 30 days to agree, oh, yeah, we actually don't own "Let's All Go to the Lobby." And that's what we're waiting on now before you will get to see last week's mailbag again. So I just thought I'd mention that while we were talking about last week's mailbag. Okay, which basically just, exactly what we thought would happen, and that's just the way it goes on YouTube with copyright concerns, and it will get resolved, so it's not a big deal. Just going to take some time. All right, now we're on to packages, and I said this was going to be a 2-hour-long mailbag, but hey, at this rate we're going right now, who knows? We'll see how quick we can get through this. This is from Jamestown, and it says, know that because it says Jamestown all over it, in addition to being from Post Nord, or I should say coming to us via Post Nord. All right, and right on top, the note, fantastic. The note, Jamestown, with a heart, and inside it says, "Good Saturday morning, Kitten Academy. Inside, you will find goodies for cats, kittens, and humans alike. Sorry. The cheese dreamies were intended for Ari, but if his stash is well stocked, feel free to add them to endowments instead. The other treats and all the toys can be distributed as you see fit. When it comes to the human goodies, feel free to save them for during the night births for an extra boost of sugar, or just devour them because you can. I've mostly sent sours, as you said they were among the sourest candies you've ever had, as well as the orange chocolate and fika flavored Polly, which you liked when Zoggy sent it a while back. Of course, one cannot forget DJ, so somewhere in there are some absolutely adorable stickers. I'd have sent maple flavored things, but they don't really exist over here. Thanks for all you do. Heart, Jamestown." How sweet is that? That is super sweet of you. And you know what? I remember that Polly that came and how much I really did like it. So that's going to be super fun. And I don't remember if it's pronounced Fika or Fika or how to pronounce it. Of course, I wouldn't know that. But that's the word that means, it's sort of like tea time in the Scandinavian countries. Am I right about that? I think I am. Anyway, here is a little tiny crinkly chicken, I guess. It's very cute. It kind of looks like it's wearing a crown, but I think that's just supposed to be its little comb. Then we have a jiggly, rattly ball with these feathers on it. They're like boa feathers that are really fluttery. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Look at this. I'm off to a great start. Here we have two what appear to be compressed catnip toys with these beautiful, I think these are pheasant feathers with the little polka dots on them, probably. Oh, and I can see somebody's already interested. We have a little yellow ball. Okay. We have a handful of little fuzzy, rattle balls. Oh, those are good ones too. Those are very nice. There's a lot of noise back there from the tree. Okay. We have the Polly for a Swedish fika or fika or whatever. Oh yeah, these are the ones that are cinnamon bun, mud cake, and blueberry pie. Those are all flavors that I can 100% get behind. I really did like those, but then they had the other flavors too that were like just, I can't even remember what they were now, but they were so weird and I don't know, Swedish. I couldn't quite get behind it the same way. But this one I love, and these are the Ferrari. Oh, and they're little race cars. Tom's Ferrari sour candies, which are great. I do like sour candies. I don't get them very often, but when I have them, I do enjoy it. Here we have a weird little cat wearing a collar with a fish on it, with a fish pendant, I should say. Look, she's into that feather with the compressed catnip. Maybe I'll have to toss that into the endowments that are already out on the front porch waiting to go. Oh, we also have Tutti Frutti Sours and Got and Blanded Super Sours. All right, yeah, these ones are the ones that I remember having before, and the other ones might be new for me as far as sours go. It seems like Sweden has and Finland and the whole area have this weird thing about gummy candies shaped like cars, and also those marshmallow candies that they have. I don't think we have any like car-shaped candies in the USA, which is weird because everybody says we're like a car culture here, right? I don't know. Anyway, Haribo is the gummy bears people have a little sour candy that has been sent here as well, and another little weird cat with mice on a bandana. All right, plus 3 tubes of duck, tuna, chicken, and beef freeze-dried cat treats. I've seen probably tuna before and chicken freeze-dried. I've probably even seen duck, but for some reason I've never seen freeze-dried beef. Why is that not a thing here either? It's another one of those things that you'd think would be like if any culture was going to take that up, you'd think it would be the United States. Yet I don't often see freeze-dried beef at the cat stores, so that'll be an interesting thing for them to try. They want into those tubes already. Here are the little cute cat stickers for DJ. Those are adorable. And then we have an interesting, my star is a sweetie, my star is a darling. Oh, I see how these are labeled. So these are some sort of like a churu type thing, like a Go-Gurt for cats kind of a thing. I can't even tell what the brand name is on them though, because they each say something different. Oh, they're My Star, I guess. I get it, because they all say My Star. So My Star must be the brand, but this one says My Star is a rocker and loves a creamy snack with duck and apple flavor. This one says My Star is a champion and loves a creamy snack salmon. They left out the word with there, but that's okay. My Star is a darling and loves a creamy snack liver pate. All right. And then the last one is My Star is a sweetie and loves a creamy snack with turkey and cranberry flavor. Interesting. Kittens and cats well known for their love of cranberries and sour fruits like apples. It's not true at all, but I bet that they're going to like those treats quite a bit regardless. Oh, here are the Johnny Stick packaging that apparently came off of those Johnny Sticks that they like so much already. And then finally, we have the Marabou, which I'm truly mispronouncing as well. Noblesse Appleson Crisp, I guess, which is that orange little flavored chocolate thing that was so good. I think these were sent to us before. They seem very familiar, and they look very yummy. So that's a great package. It's full of stuff, and now it is full of an arty. How about that? Thank you so much, Jamestown. I don't think I was expecting this or all of this, and I'd kind of like to see what they think of the freeze-dried beef. I'd like to see what it looks like too. Well, it looks like little cubes of freeze-dried product. I guess I don't know what I was expecting. I surely was not expecting it to come out and look like a cow. Oh, they both like it though, and their mom's long gone. Bee-boo, bebop. Hi, come here. You know that sound. Yeah, you know that sound. What have I got right here? You want to try it? I guess she likes it. I'm going to just put that right over here for now. And the rest of it, I am going to, let's see, what do we have more of? I guess we have more little cat things. I'm going to put them all right in here. I'm going to leave a Johnny Stick out so that I remember to get that into the endowment. But the rest of it, I'm just going to put all right back in the box. There we go. Except for the stuff that is for me and DJ, and that I am going to set aside. That'll be the plan. Okay. Right over there. Oh, hey, I know exactly where to put the stuff that's for me and DJ. Look at that. Comes in handy after all. Who knew? The bag pops right up. Okay. Let's go. Right on in there with the treats and the stickers. Perfect, perfect. Good job. Thanks, Jolly Time, guys, and thank you so much, Jamestown. That is wonderful of you. Okay. I want to check my phone for the camera angles and everything, and have a sip of this coffee. So I'm going to do that. We're going to take a tiny little coffee break. See how much people are complaining over my pronunciation of things. What are you guys eating over there? Did Mom leave her beef? Or are you just trying to lick the floor where it was? No, they love that beef so much that they just want to find the smells from it now. I tell you what, let's give them one more. Wow, they're searching everywhere for where that beef smell went to. Okay, come here, you two. Come here, two more little beef cubes. All right, maybe three if we count your mom. Right over here. Look. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Is this a Wendy's commercial now? Bebop. Where's the beef? Boo. Yeah, okay, you two. All right, let's just keep on going. This is from Mr. Meow, which I know because it says Mr. Meow in the return address. Very convenient. Very easy. You kids, you really are. Where's the beef? Is it in this box, Artie? Let's find out. All right, we got a note from Mr. Meow, box 1 of 2. Well, it's a good thing I opened it first. Greetings, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. Tilbury is sending treats for all the good kitties at KA. There's a box of treats for Smokey. Most respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. P.S. I'm also sending 2 babby blankets for Tilbury's kittens. Continued on back. You do not have to read this part. Okay. No, I'm going to read it. Maybe I won't read it out loud, though. Let's see. Aw. I gave a big load of cat food to my local shelter in Acro's name. Respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. Mr. Meow, that is so sweet of you. That is just exactly the right thing to have done. Really, thank you for that so much. All right, here we have a cute little fleece baby blanket in gray and white, which is the perfect color for Tilbury's kids. Oh, and also pink with hearts on it. I recognize this print as the one that wasn't quite hearts that somebody had used online to send blankets for these kids, right? This showed up as one of those, didn't it? That's cute. I recognize the print, and it's that's going to be perfect also for Tilbury's kids. Then you said you sent treats for Smokey, which appear to be senior bisque lickable treats. She's had these before, and she likes any treats though. She's a little treat fiend, and she is a snuggle fiend. Smokey is, and she's playful. She went in there and played with the butterflies during that butterfly thing that it's going to take me a while before that gets published. And then every night now she comes and she just snuggles and snuggles and snuggles with me. It's super sweet. Somebody's yowling out there. It must be Ari. Huh. Okay, here we have a delectable squeeze up with chicken, and the picture of the cat on this is awesome. These are like churros, but the Delectables brand. And also a different brand here, we have Puree gourmet cat treats with real chicken. Interesting. Pure Balance, it says, multi-pack. Interesting. Serve it by hand in a bowl as a topper. Yes, we know how to serve it. Oh, and here's another one. Oh, and here's 2 more of the squeeze ups. Okay, so there's all that. Chicken, chicken, chicken. There we go. Okay, good. And I just got good news about Artie. It looks like Artie's going to be picked up tomorrow. So now we've got that scheduled as well. Which I don't know. Now that I've told everybody online, it's everybody except for his adopter knows that he's going to be picked up tomorrow. She just sent me a message saying, can she? I'll have to send her a message back real quick. Oh, you also, Mr. Meow sent a giant thing of Temptations, another giant things of Creepy Catnip. So we have Tasty Chicken, Creepy Catnip, and then we also have Greenies Dental Treats, oven roasted chicken flavor dental treats. Can you imagine if human beings had oven roasted chicken flavor toothpaste? I can, and I have to say I would try it. I would totally try it out. In fact, I have tuna toothpaste for Loganberry in the other room, and I've been really tempted to be like, I got to see what this is like. Just like full on brush my teeth with it. That's the kind of thing I would do, I think, just to see what it was like. So why not? It's safe. It's not going to hurt you. Anyway, Mr. Meow, thank you so much. You sent blankets. You sent treats. It is perfect. It's wonderful. It is exactly what we need. And speaking of, somebody thinks they're going to get exactly what they need out of this bag. But you're not. That's Jamestown stuff for later. Mr. Meow, you said that was part 1 of 2, and I know there was another box in the pile that had your name on it, but I think it's all the way at the bottom, and I think it's that really big one, so we'll get to it when we get to it. But let me just say thank you so much, Right Meow. Oh, and while I'm saying thank you so much, Right Meow, let me send a message back and say how great it is for tomorrow to be the adoption day for Artie. All right. That would be spectacular. I'll chat with you more after Mailbag. There we go. Here's the coolest thing. That's the person that is adopting Artie, as you know, is the person that previously adopted Taylor, the mom cat, from us. And she is going to start using Dr. K as her vet, which means Dr. K will be continuing to see Artie. So how cool is that? I think it's super cool. I'm going to miss him, though. I expected to be able to hang out with Artie around the academy for at least a while, and now he's just going to be gone tomorrow. They'll all be gone tomorrow. Oh, man, that's a little much to take, isn't it? I know everybody online has been really sad that today is the day that Bessie and Bebop are going home. And I have two. You know, I try to handle it all pretty well. But now with Bessie and Bebop and Artie all going this weekend, and that's it. The whole Bebop gang gone. Oh, I'm getting choked up. We're gonna pretend like that's coffee. Mostly is actually. Okay, Bebop. Let me have a package. You're on the closest package. So the closest package is from Egg and Toast. Whom we know, Egg and Toast. Some of you may be newer viewers, but Egg and Toast were 2 kittens that were adopted from our breakfast class, obviously. Oh, and I'm wearing the Egg and Toast socks today, by coincidence. See, this is the sock with the egg and the toast on it. So I'm wearing socks for this box. I'm wearing socks for this box. Wow, let's bring back Dr. Seuss. Anyway, in the side there is, oh wow, okay, all right, okay, we're gonna get to this, but first there's a note, and right on top it says, to Tilly's stable with a drawing of a horse, care of Kitten Academy, love, Egg and Toast, with a little egg and a little toast. How cool is that? Okay. Oh, wow. And here we have a card that has a laser cut horse on it, and the horse is standing up, rearing, I think they call that, right? That's super cool. Wow. Wow. And inside we have a whole herd of wild horses running in various colors. That is spectacular. And it says, it's hard to know which direction to read this from, but the kittens are definitely going to think this is a fun toy to chew up. Okay, Mr. A and DJ, thank you so much for everything you do. Egg and Toast wanted to send along a little gift to the newest class, Muse and Spoogles, Egg and Toast, and Nicole. P.S. All the bags are the same. Also, truly thank you so much for what you continue to do and the love that you show all creatures that enter KA. You've changed the lives of so many kittens and cats. PPS, Egg and Toast love watching the live streams. Oh, so sweet. Well, obviously, I still think about Egg and Toast, as you would know if you ever looked at my socks. This is great. And the horses themselves are cut out of not just different colors, and I know the camera doesn't necessarily pick this up, but each one has a different texture of paper as well. There's a couple wood grains in the front, and there's one here that's sort of a leather grain, and one is like a woven thing. Actually, a couple of them are woven. The black one has no texture at all, though. He's just a black horse. The other ones all have some interesting texture to them. Anyway, very cool. And I know I'm going to put this out. We've had these little 3D cards before. They always get chewed up by Maggie in particular, is become our paper tearing cat. So I know if we put that out somewhere and Maggie sees it, it will get ripped to shreds. So here's what you've included in the box, which is the coolest thing. I'll just pull out one since you say they're all the same. You sent a little gift bag for each of the Tilly's stable. Oh, these are really nice too. Look at that. So first off, it's a really nice plastic sturdy bag with horses on it, of course. And you say the bags must have all the same contents, but there's slightly different pictures on each bag. Here we go. It's an example, Brumbies. And then in addition to that, um, it has their name on it. So this one is for Clydesdale, and a lucky horseshoe that is it's real metal actually. That's going to last a while. So a lucky horseshoe, perfect for this class. And then inside, they each have a catnip cactus. Ooh, wow, that is some strong catnip too. I could smell that the minute I took it out. A bag of springs, 3 catnip mice. At the bottom, we have a rattly catnip. I'm sorry, it's crinkly catnip cactus with a beautiful feather flower coming out of the top. There we go. A little plastic rattle ball. Okay. A bag of temptations. This one is shrimpy shrimp. Looks like they're all shrimpy shrimp. Okay. So are the kittens, so that works out just fine. And a couple pieces of tissue paper with cactuses on it that you can crinkle up into balls and throw around for the kittens. It's perfect. It is so amazing. I love it. I love that they're each hand labeled and that they have the little horseshoe, and you've included a whole sort of Western theme for these kittens, which I'm a big fan of. Oh, this is wonderful. Nicole egg toast. It's great. And like I said, there's one in here for each kitten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one for Tilly as well. And then in the corner of the box, you have tucked in a little bonus cat dancers. These are great toys too. And I haven't actually seen these in the academy for a while. Maybe I should order a whole bunch. We used to keep a stash of these to put in endowments. So that's, and I picked up 2, 3, 4. There's a 5th one in here that I know. Well, these will make it to the endowments regardless. It looks like we're going to have to hope that some kitten gets adopted together. We always hope they get adopted together. So there's 4 of those. Okay, perfect. Wow, that is spectacular. I can't say enough how cool that is. I'm going to put it right back together, write their endowments for them on it, and then it can go right down into the endowment stuff. Right now, Tilbury has her own special endowment pile already, but the kittens do not yet. Tilbury stable. Okay, and I'm going to want to write that on the side too, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Tibury. You know what? That's fine. Stable. Okay. I can spell. I can do it all. Perfect. Put that right over here behind me. Bebop. Bebop has become just the most different cat. I cannot believe who she is now, and I love her so much. I would have kept her. I totally would have kept her. If I just had known that she was gonna. She already kind of gets along with the faculty too. Like you might have seen just before Mailbag, she chased Maggie out of the room, but she did it very calmly for her. Like she was just like, Maggie, you should get out. And Maggie did, and it was fine. I was really impressed by that. So she's really turning into a whole different cat, though, because not only that, every time I go in the room and sit down, she's right in my lap, and all she wants to do is snuggle in my lap. And then you've also seen her play with her kittens lately, which is so heartwarming to see. And she jumps, she bounces like she's got springs for legs. It's just, she's so great. They're all great. Really lucky adopters for the whole class. And we've been getting updates on Retro and Ira and Indy, and they're all doing fantastic. So I'm just really, really thrilled about the whole class and their adopters and how they're doing and everything. It's all good. Everything's all good. Okay, big box here. Okay, what do we got? Let's check it out. I'm gonna open it to the side so I'm not just blocking the whole camera with a box. Hi, oh, you gonna help? All right, Artie, you can help. What do we got? The note. Well, this is clearly from somebody who knows what's what. There's a thing on top of the note. Is this? Oh, this is just a sign that says the note. Wow, look at that. People are gonna think this is my nickname now if they're just tuning in for the first time. They'll be like, why do they call him that? So here's the actual note, and it is a bunch of kittens sitting on a globe, all around the globe, and each one is painted a different color, and it's got a crinkly, textured background. It's just really nice. This is a great card. And inside it says, "Okay to read on Mailbag." First off, the card says, "Mr. A and DJ, you make the world a better place. Thank you so much for all your hard work fostering the mom cats and kittens." From Eileen, who is Joyce Till on chat. That's JoyceTill on chat. And then there's an additional note that says, "Okay to read on Mailbag. Dear Mr. A and DJ, I've watched Kitten Academy for a couple of years and then became a Patreon. Not on the Discord yet, but will be, I hope, soon. I love what you and DJ do for all the mom cats and kittens you foster and adopt out. I fell in love with Bessie with the Bebop and Weebop class. Oh, I missed a page. Hang on. She is such a joy to watch. I saw how much joy she got out of playing with the butterfly toy. I have sent for Bessie, Bibu, Artie, Vinyl, Retro, Ironic, Vinny, and India a butterfly toy to take to their forever homes." Oh no! It is a box full of butterfly toys. Okay, well, oh, this is a slightly different one though, and it's actually different. Well, what do I do with that idea? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, just exactly the right amount. Oh, and they're labeled Retro and Indie. Okay, we're gonna make this work. Vinny and Ironic, look at that. Artie, and then Vinyl, and then the last one is, of course, Bessie and Bee-Boo. And it says Bee-Boo. That's so cute that that nickname is stuck for her. Okay, hang on. Let me finish reading your note, and then I'll get to talking about this. To take to their forever homes. Also, I've included treats for Mr. A. Thank you for all your love of animals and your hard work to foster and get them adopted. I live in Washington State, so it's not easy to adopt one of your kittens. We have 2 cats, Gracie and Squeaker. Those are great names. They are our joy. Again, Eileen Till. Oops. Well, I guess your last name's not a secret because it's right there. Joyce Till on chat. JoyceTill. All right, Joyce Till, who is also known as Eileen, and I hope I haven't ruined your witness protection program there. Thank you so much. So, first off, let me talk to everybody who sent the butterfly toys because I think everybody in the world had this same idea. As you know, we had, by the time last week's mailbag was over, we had 21 butterfly toys at the Academy for Bessie and her family. And what I did to start with is I took one of each of those butterfly toys and gave them to each kitten and mom cat. So that was 8 because I gave Bessie her own and Bebop her own. I gave Ira and Retro their own and so forth. So 8 of those butterfly toys that were sent previously have been distributed already in the endowments. And that's important because everybody that sent those toys, you can say they were yours because we don't know. I don't know whose they were. They all went into one box and then they all got distributed out of there. So it could have been anybody's butterfly toys that went to those kittens. That's all we know. So you did it. You sent those butterflies. They went to the kittens. That is how it went. In addition to that, I took all of the leftover butterfly toys a couple days ago and gave Bessie her best day ever. by putting all 12 of those out at the same time and turning them on and getting them going, and then letting Bessie go in there and play with them. And then after Bessie had just had her fill, then I brought in Artie and Vinyl, who were still here. And then after they had enough fun, I brought in the faculty. And then after they had enough fun, I brought in Bebop. And then after she had enough fun, I brought in Tilbury. To be fair, Bebop and Tilbury weren't really into it at all. In fact, Tilbury thought the whole thing was a little frightening. But all the kittens and the faculty had a great time. Even Smokey, like I mentioned earlier, got into it. So that was great. Thank you to everybody who sent those butterflies. And I've packaged them all back up again, slightly, very, very slightly used, but with the bonus of now all containing batteries. So I've added a little value at the same time I took a tiny bit away, and those will go into future endowments. The practical upshot of which is don't send any butterflies for the next class because they're covered. That said, Joyce Till, you've sent a different kind of butterfly, and I'm sure it's very similar, but I can tell immediately that this is a different brand and maybe even a little nicer. It's hard to say for sure. It says here it includes 2 different colors of butterfly, which is cool. And this one has a base that has 4 arms on it, which probably holds even a little bit better too. So it'll be interesting to see. And what I'm going to do, because yours is a different kind of butterfly, I'm going to go ahead and give these to the people that you have addressed them to. So I can put Bessie and Bee-Boo's, and I love these little signs that you made with their name with like a little leather back, and it's all cut out in 3D, and they're different textures too. Like this Bee-Boo is made out of a wood texture, and Bessie's just purple. These are really cute. So this is going to go into their endowment. Artie's will go into Artie's endowment, which is still here. The other ones I will put in my pile of stuff, which I hate to admit how big my pile of stuff is, but the pile of stuff that is to go to past adopters, and we say in due time. Right now, that is scheduled to be just before the heat death of the universe, so it could be a little while before they get to where they belong, but I guarantee they will eventually. So thank you so much. And on top of all that, hang on, let me set this aside. This is going out to Bessie and Bebo, so I'm going to put that stick on top too. On top of all that, you have sent coffee and chocolate. Oh my gosh, and it looks really good. First off, you have sent chocolate-covered cherries. Chocolate-covered cherries are just one of my favorite things. Actually, they're dried cherries, which is even better. I know that because there's a dried chocolate-covered cherry that's made by Harry and David. And I used to, when I lived near an actual Harry and David store, I used to go there specifically to get their chocolate-covered dried cherries. That were one of my favorite things. I haven't had them in such a long time. These look like the exact same treat. I'm so excited about it. Chocolate covered anything. I know I've said this before. It's just a weakness for me. I love it, especially fruit though. Fruit, chocolate covered fruit, that just goes together so well. Here, you've also included milk, dark, and white chocolate orchard medley, which appears to be everything chocolate covered, which is even cooler. It's got chocolate covered almonds, dried cherries, 2 different kinds of dried cherries. I see. Actually, that might be it. Almonds and 2 different kinds of cherries. I say that might be it, like that's it, but no, that sounds really good to me. And I see that's what's in the picture too. So I should have guessed. Okay, perfect. And then coffee. And look at these tags you made too. These are like cut out with the words chocolate and coffee. I don't know how you did this, but these are very fancy. And this is the whole bean Northwest dark roast. That is exactly my kind of a deal. So I am excited to try this. Craven's Coffee Company in Spokane, Washington, which I haven't been to Spokane since I was a little kid, but I have family out there. That's my whole dad's side of the family. Actually, I guess a little bit of no, just my dad's side. My whole dad's side of the family lives out there in Washington State, and I don't kid. So it's a special place in my heart. I was really pushing for DJ to get her residency out that way, which didn't happen. but we both wanted it. The Pacific Northwest is just a beautiful place, of course. So anyway, thank you so much for sending all this. It's wonderful. I love the way you put it all together too, with all the little signs and the. It's so personalized. It's wonderful. I know it came just a little bit late for some of the kids, but they will get theirs too. Like I say, in due time. That's the joke. All right. I'm going to pack this back up a little bit here. Put these over here in our pile of letters and postcards. I think I've mentioned before we keep all of that stuff. I've got all of them going back to the very first mailbag, and I put them in boxes. And I have this idea that someday, when I'm too old to foster kittens, I'll just go back and read all of them, which I might very well do. They're very special to me, so thank you for all of that. Let's see. Those I need to set aside. The rest of them I can put back in here because Artie's stuff is still downstairs and this can just join it. But, I might want to set Artie's out so I don't lose track of it too. You know what? I'm just going to put it back in the box for the moment. Let's just see what happens. There we go, right in there. All except for Bebop and Bessie's, of course, because like I said, Bebop and Bessie's endowments are out on the front porch waiting for their adopters to show up right meow. So that's going to stay out, and I'll just take it over there after Mailbag. Okie dokie. Moving right along. If I can. See, there we go. All right, good. This one says it is from Koneko, Kitsune. You know what? I'm completely butchering all of that. But let's open it up. You all know who I'm talking about. Oh, hey, this is some interesting stuff I haven't seen before. There's not a note, but wait, maybe there is. Hang on. There is a note. The note says, "Dear Mr. A, these gifts are for the main room and Tilbury's stable. I hope it helps decorate the room with the Western theme and makes the kittens and mom very happy. With love, Koneko Kitsune, or Koneko Kitsune, aka Melissa." Hey, I can say Melissa. I bet you're going to tell me I'm pronouncing that wrong too. Anyway, thank you so much. And here's what you sent. So first off, you have sent what appears to be the world's tiniest miniature prickly pear cat scratcher, but it will look really, really cute next to the identical one that we have in there already. So that's going to be adorable. Oh my, that's not what I expected at all. It is a catnip thing. Yes, built in. It says built-in catnip to attract cats. But here's the thing. So it doesn't have a base, so they can roll it around the room, and I'm sure they will. But here's what's super cool about it. It's got this metal grill on the bottom that you can put catnip inside. I don't know exactly how to open it to put the catnip in. Also inside there's rattles. And there's also, it smells like, my nose must be malfunctioning because it smells really strongly of oregano. And I don't mean that as a euphemism for catnip or for anything else. Like literally, it smells like oregano. This says USDA organic, as this must be the catnip to go inside of it. I have to open this just to see. Why does it smell that way? That's so strange, isn't it? Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. No, I did. Okay, I got it. No, that smells vaguely catnippy. Still, I smell overwhelming like just oregano. I don't know how you're supposed to get it in there. I don't want to break this by trying to get this grill off to put the catnip in. It looks like it just pops on there. But it's really on there. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Oh, I can see there's glue all on this side, so it must not come off at all. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to sprinkle the catnip on top or something. Well, that's odd, but it's also completely adorable, and it smells like oregano, and it looks exactly like the big cat scratcher. It's about this tall that we've got in there. It looks exactly the same. They're going to be really cute together, and that makes up excellent decor. And I really like it. It's just so odd. I like that though. I like little odd things. It just says mini cactus ball, and then it says miniature prickly pear. Well, that's exactly what it is. And here's the diagram of it with that little grate. All right, that's very unique. But the other stuff you've sent is also interesting and unique. You've sent a bag of what appear to be alpacas, I suppose, or is it? Oh, it says llamas. Okay, so here we have little southwestern decorated llamas. They're each wearing a really colorful blanket and a like a necklace that is a streamer, like they're coming from a party. And then in there with them are little cactuses, little tiny cactuses with faces. There's two little tiny cactuses with faces and three little llamas wearing party decor. These are super cute, and these I'm going to have to put into a big tub of catnip and get them all catnippy. They're going to be perfect. And then the third thing that you sent, this is really interesting. This is really interesting. It says it's called CA Tumbler. I assume that's supposed to be like cat tumbler, cat tumbler. I think they're trying to make a pun there. I don't know why it would be CA like California. I think they're trying to be cat tumbler. And what it is it's one of those jars that you put treats in, and then the cats knock it around and the treats come out, right? We've all seen things like that before, but I've never seen one like this. I have to open this to look at this in a little more detail. I've never seen one quite like this. This was the first thing that caught my eye when I opened this box. Hang on. I gotta get this thing out of here so you can really take a look at it. Wow, it is really taped up in there. So it's a cactus in a pot. That immediately, it's already weird for this sort of thing. I don't know where you found this stuff. I mean, I do. I know you found it on Amazon because that's where it got shipped from. But okay, hang on. This is the packing for this thing. Wow, they were like, okay, we don't want this thing to ever move. How do we get this thing open? All right. So here's where it gets super adorable. Cat tumbler, CA-tumbler. And it's got a cactus in a pot, and it's really heavy. It's got a weight on one side, so it's like a weevil that'll stand back up. See? And then the coolest thing about it, though, is there's this little tiny cat climbing onto it. He's climbing. He's got one leg up. Can you guys see that? That is adorable. That is the cutest thing. And he appears to be sort of blocking the hole that the treats would come out of. Oh, I see. You can turn it a little bit. So maybe that's how you set the difficulty for this. Is by deciding how much of it is blocked by him, or maybe it's just a coincidence that you can do that and they didn't intend to be part of the game at all. I don't know. Maybe that's how you fill it, and then the hole on the top is the one the treats are supposed to come out of. Very, very interesting, and I know that the cats are going to have fun with this, and whether they have fun with it or not, it is the cutest decor. Like I said, I've seen a million of this kind of thing that are shaped like little, mostly like mice. Some of them are shaped like just random balls. I think we've had a couple that were snowmen. But this is the first time I've seen anything like this that is a cactus on a base with a tiny cat climbing it. I love the tiny cat climbing it, although I can also say one really interesting, perhaps the most interesting thing about this cat that is climbing this plant is that he is not fixed, and it's super clear that he has not been fixed if you are looking at him up close. I mean, not even up close, but I'm guessing the camera doesn't necessarily pick that up. But woo, boy, that artist, why don't you know that was a boy? Okay, that's super cute. This is all completely adorable. I love it so much. It's just really cool. I hope the cats like it too. Of course, if it's got treats in it, they won't leave it alone. So thank you so much for that. Okay. Koneko Kitsune. I'm going to go with that. It's probably wrong. I don't care anymore. We're going to keep going. Thank you so much. That is the coolest stuff. I can't wait to see that in the room. Really unique. That's some different stuff that you've sent there. All right. Oh, what is this? Okay, there's a note. Looks like that'll be fun. A puzzle box to challenge curious kittens or bored breadmasters. Have fun from SD Grady. SD Grady, this looks really cool. And you say breadmasters, like I could put some treats in here, but Maggie, I think I mentioned just earlier, she has had a thing for shredding cardboard and paper lately. I bet she'd just tear this thing up. Look how cool it is, though. It's a box that has cutouts, and the cutouts are kind of shaped like mice, and there's cheese, and there's a maze going on here. So that's cool. And if I'm looking at it right, it looks like inside there's other boxes that they can't, so they've got to reach through the big box on the outside to manipulate the little boxes inside and get the stuff, toys or treats or whatever you put in there out of the inside boxes. That's what makes it genius. So it's got, I don't know how well you can see this. It's got a diagram here where the outside box is transparent so you can see. There's an outside box. There's 3 boxes inside that each also have holes in them. That's got to be really fun. What a great idea. That is a great idea. It's Cat Amazing Sliders. It says Cat Amazing Sliders. Apparently, they have their website that is catamazing.com, catamazing.com/sliders. That's a really cool idea that I bet that is way more fun than just the box with holes in it. And you saw we had that cat it box in here for a while with holes in it, and they were having all kinds of fun with just that. So the box is in the box. That's really clever. I'm excited to see how the cats react to that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. SD Grady, thank you so much. I don't know where to put this because I want to see them play with it. Well, okay. For now, I'm just going to go right back in here for now. We'll figure it out afterwards. Oh, we have a second. Is this the second box? There's another box from Koneko Ketsune, so I can continue trying to mispronounce that. Let's see what you've sent this time. Hang on. Hang on. Ah. All right. Now you sent something that's familiar. So. Your note says, a gift from Melissa. Okay, Melissa. This is a pop-up cactus box. That's basically what it is. It is a cat box with a little toy in it, cardboard, and the top is like, it's made like a planter with cactuses in it. Cactuses? Cacti? I know people say cacti, and then I know I made this same comment in a previous mailbag, and somebody online was like, no, it's definitely cactuses. I think. Maybe it was the other way around. See how much it helps trying to tell me when I'm right? Anyway, this is really cool, and we've got another one of this same one downstairs ready to go, too. I've just been waiting to put it out because I didn't want Tilly to put all of her kittens in it, which is exactly the kind of thing she would do today. So these will get deployed when they're just a little bit older, and the kittens are going to love it. I love the fact that, at least in the picture, it's got such big holes in the side so that way we can see the kittens in it. You know, sometimes people send us stuff that you can't really see into that well, and that can be tricky for us to want to deploy. But these are going to be fun, and now we've got 2 of them. I think it'll look cool. We can sort of decorate with it, right? This is going to be so fun to decorate the room for this class because we've got so much stuff that sort of fits the theme. It's going to be great. Koneko Kitsune, thank you so much for that. I want to put this with your other stuff, but now I don't know where that went. I can't keep track of anything right now. Oh, your stuff went right here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We'll put this in here. We're going to put, hi, Bebop, what are you looking at? We're going to put this stuff in here. Look at that. And Artie was going to put himself in there with it, but he didn't quite manage, did he? Okay. Now we got all that figured out. How are we doing for time? It's 11 o'clock. We're getting real close. Just a couple packages left, so we're doing great. Bebop is again checking that, what was it called? Jimmy stick? Let's see here. How else are we doing? Good, I think. All right. Good. Oh, little Bebop. I'm going to miss little Bebop. I'm going to miss you a lot. Yeah, it's nice to have just such a snuggly mom cat with such nice fur. I know. Oh, yes, and when I scritch you, you like to help. I see that. Look at that. She still does this even with her thing off. I noticed this last night. If I give her scritches, she just licks and licks and licks, like compulsively. I thought that was just because she was wearing the secret agent suit, but she's still doing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were helping. You were helping. Thank you. Thank you. So sweet. Yes, you are. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Kitten Academy, Royal Mail, apparently, I think. That's what that is. Not too much else to go on out here. So let's see what's inside. Looks like there's a note right on top. Oh, you tell him. You tell him, Bee-Boo. Okay, to read on live stream. Thank you. That's exactly what we like to hear. Dear Mr. A and DJ, greetings from the UK. Thank you for showing Gabby's kids trying one of the Licky Licks I sent in my last parcel during that mailbag. It put a smile on my face seeing how much they enjoyed it. I'm glad to hear you've now got power back. I've enclosed some wool balls, Licky Licks cat treats, and some milestone cards for photos. I can't take credit for making the wool balls as I got them off Etsy. There's one for each of the Weebop's endowments as well as one for Bebop's endowment. There's also one to go into the current Kitten classroom for them to play with now and for any future classes to play with, and one for the faculty. Again, can't take credit for the milestone cards as I also got those off Etsy. I thought you could use them in some of your photos. Some of them might be easier to use than others. For example, it would be quite easy to find an opportunity to use the It's Playtime card. However, you might have to get a little creative with some of the others. My New Home could be used when the kittens are born or when they're moved to a new room. Forever Home could be used as a final photo on the day they go to their new homes, and Discovering Nature could be used the first time they go into the cat run. Of course, these are just suggestions. Feel free to use them however you wish. I hope you and all the kittens, mom, cats, and faculty stay safe and healthy. Kind regards, Charlotte. All right, Charlotte, let's see what that's all about. Okay. So here you've individually packaged little wool balls, and these are really cute. Oh, they're so colorful too. So here we have one for vintage that is really pretty rainbow colors. I can see Artie already wants one. This one is for indie, beautiful, blue and pink and green and white. They look like little tiny planets. Maybe I've been playing too much No Man's Sky since the last update. Here's one for Bebop, so we can put this one right over here. Maybe not planets. Maybe they look more like fancy ice cream cones. Not ice cream, but gelato. You know, that's colorful. Here's one for retro, and we have one for Bessie, which will go over here too. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to take these and put them over here so I don't get confused. Retro, vintage, indie. Artie, this one's yours right here. What do you think? Yeah, okay, that's the one. Okay, you can play with that for a minute. These I'm going to put back there because that's the stuff that has to go in due time. Plus we have faculty. Perfect, labeled for the faculty. You know what? I should just throw this out there right now. You think I can get it over the fence from here? It's kind of a trick shot. I'm going to see if I can get it over the fence, but if not, it can go in this room. This is a faculty room too. Let's see if I can make this trick shot. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Good. Oh, so close. Oh, it's just a little high. All right, here's one for vinyl. And here's one for Kitten Class. Perfect. That I'm going to actually set aside for now so that because these guys will all be gone tomorrow. So we'll figure out a way to use it for Tilly's class, all right? Artie's is going to go with the other stuff too. And then vinyl. Okay, put all those back here for the moment. Go. Oh, there's one more in here. This one is for ironic. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfecto. What else is this now? Here's the Webox Licky Licks. Very yummy with liver, sausage, and cat grass. Wow, that sounds like a toothpaste flavor I wouldn't try. And then this must be the cards. Let's see what that's all about. Oh. Milestone cards for kittens. I don't know if I've heard of this as a thing, but look at that. So they're little cards. They're so cute. This cat is adorable. You know who he looks like is that cat on Twitter that is one of the cats that I think we follow on Twitter. There's just a couple of the cat accounts on Twitter that I actually follow because they're consistently fun and positive. And it's what's his name? Zelda, I think, the one with the big eyes. Am I right about that? Forever Home. These are so cute. Discovering Nature with a little ant and a bee. Just Dreaming. These are adorable little cards. Catnipped. It's a Kitty Christmas. And Making Friends. What do you think of all these little Bess? Kit in a Box. My New Home on a pillow. Too cute. Well, these are really cute. I'll have to see if I can find a way to use these. They're adorable to look at, though. Even if I can't use them for photos, I would still put them out somewhere to look at because they're just so cute. Curious Zelda. Am I right? I know you guys know. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Really, really adorable. You're really, really adorable too, little Bessie Beans. Yes, you are. Well, Charlotte, thank you so much for sending all of this stuff. And let's see, these have got to go in here. And this has got to go somewhere. Somewhere, I'm not sure. Oh, over here. Perfect. That's where all the treats are. Perfect. Right over there. Great. Great. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. What have we got here? Kitten Academy. That's me. Well, that's us. It's us, isn't it? Boop. And it's in a bag that it has kittens on it, so that's perfect. Oh, I recognize these. These are the little handmade from Steph Noob. I think you sent these for each of these graduates, didn't you? And you said they were going to come a little late, but that's fine because you're not the only one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're not the only one. And now we're just building up the list of things that has to go. But fortunately, I can put it all in one box. I mean, one box for each kitten. But anyway, perfect. More stuff to send in due time, Steph Noob. These are so cool. So for those of you who can't see too well on the screen, they are hand little cross-stitch hoops, and they've each got the Kitten Academy logos cross-stitched on them, and it says Kitten Academy with some fine needlework there. And not only have you put them in the cross-stitch hoop, but then you finish them with a really nice felt back, and it says at Steph Noob 2020. It's perfect. It's very collectible. You can just hang these up. I think it's so cool that you sent one of these for each adopter, though. That is the sweetest thing. And of course, I need to set one aside right here to go with Bessie and Bibu's stuff. And the other ones I'm going to put back there in the pile of things now that are going to Artie and the previously adopted. Oh, I can just barely reach. There we go. Steph Noob, those are so cool. We've got one that you sent for us that's in our little display cabinet of really cool Kitten Academy stuff. So I love it. They're fantastic. Just great work. Thank you so much for those. I think we all know exactly what this is because you can see the picture on the box. And it says, for Tilly Tot's Cactus Field, description says machine wash, except flour might not make it. Might need some help after, like the crab's eyes. Thanks for all you do from Because Cats. Excuse me, got a hiccup. That was the letter B, Cuzkats, Because Cats. Because Cats, thank you so much. It is a cactus bed, and I guess, as you know, we like everything that we have here for the cats to be able to survive the washing machine. So it's good that you took that into consideration. And I like the way you say cactus field, because at this point, I'm pretty sure we do have a field of cactus scratchers and catnip distributors and scratchers. I said scratchers, beds, boxes, so much cactus. Everything's coming up cactus. And this is no exception. It is a little flattened out from travel, But this is a very sturdy, hefty feeling cactus cat bed with a cute little pink flower on the top. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff that matches that same little theme. And it's got arms on the side. I didn't think, does this kind of cactus have arms usually? I don't know, but we've got a couple of others beds that are very similar to this, except they don't have the arms on the sides. So it's cool that each one is a little bit different than the others too. How fun is that going to be? Uh, anyway, for now, I'm putting that right back in here until the kids are all basically moved out because we don't want mom to try to raise her kids inside a cactus, at least not yet. But because cats, that's perfect. That's going to definitely end up in the room. They're all going to definitely end up in the room. She is digging at that needlework at the cross stitch for some reason. She's chewing on it. Don't chew on the cross stitch. That's too nice for you to chew up. I don't know why she thinks that's something to try to chew on. Interesting. Step new. I don't know. Okay. Oh, and here's the last box is the one from Mr. Meow. All right. It's just a little bit over an hour. We did the whole thing, except for the last box from Mr. Meow. I keep looking out the window thinking maybe I'm going to see some adopters pulling up, but they shouldn't be here for at least another hour. Oh my goodness, Mr. Meow, you sent so much stuff. It says here, box 2 of Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ. I'm sending items for Tilbury and her kitten's endowments. Oh, that's perfect. The bed is for Tilbury. She earned it. I like that. Also, a cat tunnel and a wobble mat for when the kittens grow up. Please divide the toys up for mom and kittens. Respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. Mr. Meow, that is so great. I love it when people send a bunch of stuff for us to put in the endowments, the big, piles of them down. You should see the stuff for Bessie and Bebop. Oh man, with just two cats together is enough. But then Bessie and Bebop, oh, the endowments are off the charts. So, Mr. Meow, this is a huge variety of stuff too. Here we have a wobble playmat, and I've seen playmats before, but I've never seen a playmat before that has a toy coming out of the top with these like ribbons and stuff on it. That's the first time I've seen that. Pressure on mat moves the wand erratically to keep cat entertained. Interesting. Very cool. Here we have a tube full of mice, but these are some very fancy material mice. In fact, one of them's got like little curly fur on it that's really adorable. The one right in the middle, probably can't see that. It's all curly. We've got one with spots, one with like a leopard spots even. I guess the black one kind of has the curly fur too. Those are new to me. I really like that. So anyway, 5 little tiny mice in a tube. The ASPCA cat play toy 2-pack. These are like knots with little sparkly things in them and some feathers and stuff. Very cool. Springs of both sizes. I was just thinking the other day about how we haven't seen the long skinny springs in quite a while, the thin ones. I don't know if those are such a hit as the big ones anyway, but there we are. Now we've got some. We can test them out. We can do an A/B test on the springs. Here we have a burger and fries catnip toys. All right. It does appear to be a burger and fries, except whoever made this toy doesn't know how ketchup and mustard work, because that burger has a giant square of ketchup extending in all directions out of the burger, and then under that the mustard, and under that a green one, which must be lettuce. That's not how anything works, but I'm sure the cats don't mind. Here we have giant jingly balls. That's the big size ones. We have these little hamster mice that I love. They look, excuse me, they're little fat mice that look like hamsters. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's a couple more in here that are that kind. 5. That's exactly the right number. Oh, and another burger and fries. Okay. Plus we've got a couple few of these emojis, mouse moods. One is a poop, and one is a hairy thing with a mustache sticking its tongue out. Like they've really taken those to the next level. So we got emoji poop and smiley face things, winky tongue sticking out face with whiskers. Here we have a laser. It says loopy laser, 2-in-1 laser pointer and hanging door toy. That's also super interesting. I guess it's a laser toy that also has a loop to hang from a doorknob so they can make it shoot around on their own. I don't know. New to me, but it looks like a giant ladybug with a feather and stuff, so that's real cute. Sisal balls in two different sizes. Here we have the big one with a little mouse face on them. They got a little red nose and mouse ears and a feather tail. And here we have some little ones that rattle. Here's another big one. Here's some more little ones. Here's some more of the big jingly balls. Look at all this. This is crazy. Mr. Meow, this is an insane amount of stuff. More burgers, more fries. Look at that. Whoa, it's like a cat fast food place in here. I'm gonna start expecting square ketchup on my burgers. Cat toy ball. Okay, more sizzle balls. Here we have a suction cup toy on a spring, so you can stick that on the window, and it's on a spring, and they can bounce it around. The kittens do love those on their doors. You've probably seen a couple of those in the kitten room over time. Here we have a couple more of the big sisal mice with the nose and the feather tail. Here's another one of those. Wow, Mr. Meow, this is a lot of stuff. Oh, these birds! We've seen these birds before with a weird long tail. There's one in red. Here's one in blue. But wait, there's more. Now, how much would you expect to pay? We've got two, it says Bliss Buddies. They look like shrimp to me. They're sort of segmented like a shrimp. And they have these weird little tails. They're like shrimp, kind of, I guess. Very shrimpy. Here's one of my favorites, the Smarty Astro Nip. I love it because it's a little space cat with his spaceship, and he's wearing a space helmet, and he looks so happy. He's got a cute little expression. Bibu apparently likes him too. Oh, she likes the spaceship. You want a rocket? Oh yeah, rocket. Bibu, you're so cute. Okay, another one of those things that's got the tail like the bird, but it's not the bird. It's more of a mouse. Bibu wants to help with all this stuff, Mr. Meow. Cat kickers. Oh boy, a whole handful of cat kickers in various animal prints. We got the giraffe, we got the leopard, we even got some tigers going on here. We got another one of the little hamster mice, another bird with the tail, another mouse with the tail, another tiger print cat kicker, another mouse with the tail. There we go. Bibu's checking all the stuff for quality control. A bag of jingly balls with fish and paw print cutouts. A giant bag of mice and Charlie balls and little felt balls and little plastic balls in every color of the rainbow. And all right, now we are down to the tunnel. Oh, this is that cool kind of tunnel that has a bed. The tunnel's shaped like a U, and then in the U section of it, there's a bed that stretches out in between the tunnel. I love that. It's one of those that doesn't work so great on the stream, but it's perfect for endowments. It doesn't work so great on the stream because you can't shoot a camera down the U-shaped tunnel, obviously. But these are so cool. We got one of these a long time ago, and I love it for a cat thing. And then a real nice bed. And like you say, Tilly has certainly earned herself a real nice bed. That's beautiful. It's nice and square. This is also exactly the right size to fit in the cat carriers that we like, which is it's a nice way to pad the bottom of the cat carrier. So that's all fantastic. Mr. Meow, you've outdone yourself. That is spectacular. Thank you so much for all of that. This is going to really help fill out the endowments for Tilly's class. And I guess pretty soon I'm going to have to start laying out all their boxes in the basement. There's a lot of stuff. Wow. Thank you so much. I know the adopters are going to think this is just fantastic. Oh, I know Tilly's already like, this is fantastic. This is all great. Why are you taking it all away from me? Tilly, Tilly? Did I just call you Tilly? Bebop, you would not believe all of the endowments that you already have waiting for you, some of them from Mr. Meow. So don't you worry. You got yours coming. These are for somebody else. There we go. A little more. A little more. A little more. Oh. There we go. One more. All right. Wow. All right. So that is us through the mailbag. What a great mailbag it was, too. Exactly the right length. Very appropriate. Awesome stuff from everybody. The kittens are going to love it. And I can just write endowments. I guess I'll have to write the class name on there, too. Oh, hey, look, this ball came back to me somehow. I guess the kittens brought it over here after that. That was all the way on the other side of the room. That means I get a second chance to put it over the fence just to see if I can. Let's try it. Here we go. I was so close last time. Here we go. And, oh, yes! Oh, no. Oh, no. I got it over the fence, but it hit the counter and bounced back on this side, I think. I tried. Get a gold star for trying. Okay, as usual, now that the mailbag is over, I'm going to take all this stuff and put it away, and then after that, we will wrap up. Oh, hey, I got to do the goodbye waves, and because we're doing the mailbag and this will be on the archive, let's do the goodbye waves right now. We'll do all three of them since now we found out that Artie's going. So because these two are right here, Artie looks like he's about to go somewhere. Artie, say goodbye to everybody. You get to go home tomorrow. Say goodbye. You want to look at the camera? No? Okay, that's fine too. Bye-bye, buddy. Okay. All right, good enough. Bessie, you want to do one? Say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye. I know, we're all going to miss you. I know. Bebop, come here. You get one too. Okay, bye-bye. Bebop, wait. Oh, okay, you're a little tall for this, so hunker down. There you go. Okay, that's good enough. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bebop, why don't you come over? Oh, Bessie, Bessie, come over. You got a Klingon too, Bessie. It's real classy. Real classy. What have you been carrying that around for? Okay, one more time. Say bye. Bye-bye. Okay, good job. You really helped out with that, didn't you, Bess? Okay, yes, you did. You're the best. Um, okay, just checking. Just checking what you were looking at over there. Good. Okay, like I said, we've done the goodbye waves. Now I'm going to pack all this stuff up, and then once I'm done with that, I'll come back. I'll say thank you one more time. We'll end the archive, and you can keep on watching the cats all day. But that'll be it for the mailbag. So let me get to it, and I'll be back. I should leave that out to the pen that's in there. Yeah, this is Tilbury, L-B-U-R-Y, endowments. Good. I'll just leave this here in case there's something else I have to write before we're done. Oh, let's get this stuff straight out to the giant endowment pile that's already out there. Oh, yeah, legs. Oh. Hi, Artie. All right, let's see. This is for Tilbury. This is for Tilbury. This is all cactus stuff. Can I put it together? And Eva seems like she wants to try something new today, and she's about to get way more than she wanted. Oh, you helping, Artie? Are you helping, Artie? there, Artie. Wow. Artie ran out that door. I mean, he ran out the door. And then he ran directly to the cat wheel and jumped on it and started running on the cat wheel. What? What's with that, Artie? What? That was so crazy. I can't believe it. So, yeah. Anyway, he totally understands how the cat wheel works, I guess. He just wanted to go run on the cat wheel. All right, that's everything. It's not officially all put away because I've still got to take the Dallas down to the basement, but it's all out of here. So I'm going to end the archive right now. If you're watching this live, keep watching. And if you're not watching it live, check out the Kitten Academy live stream and see what's up. And I should be prepared to end the stream. I mean, the archive. There we go. Okay.